Whether he's my real father or not, my mother made a revelation. It's in the back of the book. I don't have to go into it as far as she told the world that he's my father. And I don't want to get into my family issue at that point, but he's the only father I know and I love. He had tremendous influence on me. I don't have the same feeling of Cosa Nostra as you do. My father didn't want this life for me, wanted me to go to school, wanted me to be a doctor. I always say this, if you would ask me at that point what I wanted to be in my life, I wanted to play center field for the New York Yankees. Mickey Mantle was also, I was an athlete. That's what I wanted to do.
At what age are you talking about? 16, 17?
Yeah, I'm talking about, well, when my dad went away, I was 18 years old.
Okay, so at that point.
19 years old.
But you came into the mafia in your 20s. So
That's right.
That lasted all that period of time that you didn't want to have nothing to do with it. You have no allegiance, no nothing. You don't even like it.
I didn't say I didn't like it, Sammy. I said I had no aspirations to be part of
No
it.
aspirations.
Yeah, this is not what I
Unusual
wanted.
word. You had no aspirations, but
Right.
yet at 24 you came in and you did a serious thing of burning the saint
That's right.
in a secret society, and you abided on. You were told when you took the oath.
From that point on, it was very serious
Yeah,
to me.
well, okay,
Very
when you were
serious.
told if you asked to kill for the family, would you kill? And you said yes,
I said yes.
because you're alive. Because if you said no, while you're taking this oath, you're not walking out of that room.
Absolutely.
You can't tell the boss, no, I'm not gonna do it. You're not
Absolutely.
getting out of that room.
But
They
at
would have
that,
killed you, and they say, who's next? Bring him down.
absolutely.
Okay.
But at that point, when that saint was burnt to my hand, I already proved myself.
How?
Otherwise, that wouldn't have happened.
How?
I proved myself, Sammy.
How? Did you kill someone? You didn't live a rough life. Did you even have fights? Did you do anything? You were in a gang.
Sammy,
You were
let me tell
going
you
to
something.
college.
When I was in school, and my father every day was in the newspaper, and I go to school with 90 Irishmen and 5 Italians, and 90 of them are calling my dad a mafia guy and disparaging my family, you better damn believe I fought in school. I had no choice.
All right, so
because
you
my
fought, but
father,
that doesn't give you
No.
qualifications to be a mafioso. You have to do certain things.
That's right, Sammy, we know that.
But you didn't do those things because your father asked for a favor to make you a friend of ours.
That's not true.
That's not true?
No. There was no favors involved.
How did you...
Listen,
how did
no. You asked me a question, let me tell you. 2 weeks after I see my father, little Joey comes and picks me up, takes me to see Tom DeBell at the time, who was acting boss for Persico. And he told me straight out, he says, Michael, your father's proposed you for this life. Is this what you want?
So he asked for a favor.
No, he proposed me, Sammy.
That's a favor. He's in prison and he tells them, I want to propose my son. You don't want to call it a favor, you could call it whatever you want.
Call it whatever you want, but everybody has to be proposed.
Of course.
Somebody has to sponsor
but
you.
when he turns around and says, he calls somebody to prison. Now, I don't doubt you. I don't
It's the
doubt that
truth.
happened. Yeah, I don't doubt you. So, but he asks a guy, I want to propose my son.
Mm-hmm.
He's proposing. That proposal, that guy goes to the administration and says, Sonny would like to propose his son. So the administration says, why? Did he kill anybody? No. He's going to medical school. He's a nice kid, good kid. And why should we make him? Well, because he's in prison and he probably wants Michael to take care of his affairs and give him a little strength and power. So they do a favor. That's what it's called.
I don't see it that way. Well,
I
let
don't
me
know
ask you a
what
question.
other way to
Well,
do it. It's
when-
not that they went there and they said, Michael killed 4 guys. Or Sammy the Bull, this motherfucker is killing people, shooting people, breaking people's faces for the mafia. He earned his bones.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Or made his bones.
So when Persico, when Junior proposed his son, is that a favor? When
Junior-
Joe Colombo proposed his son, Anthony, was that a favor?
No, they're the boss. They don't need no favor. He's the boss.
But is,
The boss is the top. He don't need no favors. He don't need nobody.
but it's the
to
same
propose.
situation.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
He's a
is.
boss. He turns around. He makes anybody he wants to make.
But the point is, because they were his son, they proposed it. Why else would he propose him? I want to propose my son.
I
whether
don't
it's a
know.
fa-
I
it's
don't
a-
even know why John Gotti proposed to his son. His kid don't belong in the fucking life he admitted in any way, shape, or form.
but
For power. For power. The guy John Gotti, we'll keep using his name. John Gotti wants power. He proposes his son to become a made member. He's the boss. He didn't propose him. Everybody would have
I
said
know,
no.
but you're getting a reason why, that's immaterial. If Persico is proposing his son, he must, let me
He's not
finish.
proposing him. He makes him. He don't need a proposal.
Okay, if he makes his son.
Yes.
Okay, he makes his son, is it a favor to him and to the family, or is
Nobody
is that the way
questions
it
him. He's
goes?
making his son.
Sammy, is the difference here the fact that his father was an underboss, where an underboss cannot propose somebody?
No. The thing is, he's in prison and he wants to propose his son. And he's asking for a favor. So the administration turns around and says, okay, tell Sonny, okay. What did he do?
Well, let me finish.
Nothing.
Now,
More
let me-
than he's his son.
Let me finish.
Yeah.
So now, my father didn't propose my brother John. He didn't propose my brother Carmine. He proposed me. He asked me a question, can you handle this? I said, yes. So now I sit with Tom DeBella, and Tom says, your father proposed you. Is this what you want? I said, this is what my father wants. He said, I didn't ask you that. I said, is this what you want? I said, yes. He says, okay.
All right.
But wait a minute. He said, when and if we tell you, he said, from this point on, I'll give you the exact words. Cosa Nostra comes before anything. If your mother is sick and dying and you're at her bedside, and we call you to service, you leave your mother and you come and serve us. This is your life from now on. Do you accept that? I said, yes. He said, if you're told to do something, you do it. Do you accept that? I said, yes. He says, when and if we feel you're worthy,